Yo, man. What's on your...
She's whistling a melody, her trusty contact mic attached to a wooden pulpit. At the sound of your footsteps, she stops what she was doing and turns to you.
Hey there. I've been recording some new audio from all these beams and rafters. The sounds travelling through the wood are pretty cool. Creaks and stuff. Like you're underwater, you know? But like, underwater inside a tree. But that's not really what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to thank you instead for getting me and my friends in here. And we even found some new... Sure. You helped us out. Ah, she's a bit odd. But earlier today she told me about Welkins? And she seemed oddly happy, like she had some idea with those... Oh, the crab man. Still gives me the creeps the way he... I just tried to stay away from the crab man. Beats me. Noid said they get along somehow. Who knows? He doesn't really answer our questions. Who do you want to know about? Andre? He's a cool... He takes care of shit. Sorry. I mean, he's got nothing. Must have taken it as a sign when he found it. I've never seen him so psyched about anything though. I mean, not that he does drugs, just high, you know. Yes. Yes. Who do you want to know about? He's a four-burger, I guess, like the rest of us. Okay, maybe not Egg, I don't know about him, but Noid and the rest are from Forberg, making the pilgrimage up north to visit the Elysium. He's real hardcore about the lifestyle. What do you mean do? Like for a living? He's a carpenter, trained and all. He's very good. He abides by the hardcore, sir. You would have to ask, sir. I abide by the law. It's just something poor Forberg kids do every spring. I don't know, man. Have you been down Boogie Street? It's a little bewildering. Okay. Then you should go and take a look, I guess. Boogie Street is cool. It's got a lot of immigrants and all. Yeah. I hope... Who do you want to know about? What do you mean? Oh, that. He's the... Anodic music doesn't really do vocals in the traditional sense. Vocals are thought of as rock. That's to say they're a bit...
Pachoo, pachoo, swish. Your credentials as the resident future man of Revachol are being questioned. Show her you're hip with the times, Gramps.
Yes. Anyway, even if you don't have vocals, you still... He basically...
I understand. People are usually, anyway.
Actually, we don't know where... One time we were out partying somewhere and...
The worst of the bandleurs. A wretched heap of closed down...
Egg was yelling along to some jam someone was spinning. Egg came with us. It was definitely Coal City, because it took us 2 days to walk back to the fore. He just wheezed up. People are sweet.
You can see it must have been a great night. The memory caused...
Who do you want to know about? Me? Again? I told you,
There's that phrase again. Really reminds you of...
It means I don't answer questions about myself. Is there a law that would...
That would depend on the circumstances.
Thank you. Sure.
She's whistling and why does the...
Hey there, but that's not really what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to for getting me and my friends in here. Sure.
The silver bird has already... She's whistling. Why does...
Hey there. But that's not really what I wanted. Forgetting me and my friend. Sure.
The silver bird has... She's whistling. Why does...
Hey there. But that's not really what I wanted to talk. Forgetting me and my friend. Sure.
The silver bird has already flown away. I will catch it later. She's whistling. Why does...
Hey there. But that's not forgetting me and my... Sure.
Oh, Pasara. It's what the Zemoyaki, the Gradian community in Rivershore.
What do you mean? All right. My father was a Zemyaki. He died years ago. He bought the family a huge house, so we got to live, at least temporarily, in a giant castle in Jamrock. You and I both, although... So after his death, we had nothing left. And we were in... It was a stupid idea. And
Aren't there any look?
I took that into account, of course. Not in person, but I let them know. You can't do anything without the fat ones getting wind. It wasn't too difficult.
Remember those bold, new exotic revenue streams? Everard's...
It's a good thing you ended that mess, though. I felt I was turning dad-wise.
Come on, this is all fine. But you don't have anything on Everard now. That's not how these things work.
No, I don't think it would lead in.
Yeah. Have you seen Everard?
She's whistling. Why does that trill sound familiar?
Hey there. But that's not really what I wanted to talk. Forgetting me and my friend. Sure.
The once bright mural towers above you, saying, suddenly there's a sigh, carried on the in through the collapsed roof, flowing down.
She's down there.
Okay. Why? Good, good, yes. Cold spells. So basically your hangover is telling you she's down there? So, how do we get in there?
Finally, my time to shine.
Perhaps you can climb them. We are not climbing anything.
There has to be a way to use brute force. Climbing sounds unsafe. Brute... A rusty ladder.
Yeah, that doesn't look good.
The distances between the remaining rungs are wrong. In addition, the first rung is going to be tough to reach. It's what? 3 meters? Okay, but still, the roof... What if you were to reconceptualize climbing the ladder? An old pipe. A building like this, your eyes slowly begin. The lieutenant looks over your shoulder.
Given that this isn't a martial arts thriller, however, the pipe suggests...
He means the pipe.
And it's right here, a maintenance door. I see. Another...
At first, as your eyes are... and now. The rusty ladder leads to the...
Teleportation is...
Even if it isn't, no one told you.
This really has nothing to... Oh yes, it could hurt. A lot.
On second thought, because you're just standing there squeezing your buttocks, the lieutenant looks at you with that "I know you're thinking the stupid thing" look. The once bright mural towers above the breeze. Go to the... The once bright mural, suddenly in through the...
She's dead.
Okay. Why? Right.
Fine.
Because I hope...
There has to be a rusty ladder.
Yeah. That doesn't look good.
The distances, in addition, not to mention, what if you were to reconceptualize climbing the ladder?
Good evening. How to climb that ladder, you see? I do know that Lomantangs used sticks to climb battlements. There's even a special technique for that. Then there's also the method of climbing that the ancient Ilmaran. If I'm not mistaken, then it involved In this case, I suggest looking into the Zeolite Invisibles class. The word refers to their remarkable ability to traverse any environment in the most efficient way possible. Okay, I have some material. Alternative? I don't even have There's a sewage pipe there.
Pipes can be broken with force. An old pipe. Building like this, your eyes slowly begin. The lieutenant looks over at first as your eyes are... And...
I see. Given that, however...
He means...
And it's right here. A maintenance door.
Good evening.
The rusty ladder.
Teleportation.
Even if it isn't, no one...
That's not how physics...
What are they talking about?
Teleportation, Mikhail.
Oh yes, it could hurt. A lot.
All you need to do is close your eyes and... Zoot! Zap! Pow!
Oh my god, I can't believe...
Bam! You find yourself on the roof, having mastered the art of physical displacement.
I just saw you climb the ladder. You just climbed it, like a regular...
The wind at the top of the building...
Never mind! Find a way to let me in when you get inside.
2 rusty metal plates that slide apart.
What do you mean, who's there? It's me, Kim.
The doors.
Huh. Yes. Time to investigate these passages. Let's move quietly and not make more sound.
A mustachioed and mutton-chopped man, Grazmazov, nom de guerre, was an economist and a theoretical historian.
Some radical or radicals were hiding. We have found a lot of those lately. Half a century? I think the purpose of this bunker was to produce... I won't stand in your way, but only... You mean like Ruby?
Years' worth of dust is Could this have been the killer's hideout? And this does look like the lights of Martinez shine.
It's a great place to hide. And Mazovianism and murder are certainly not... Indeed. In fact, I think we're...
You feel something.
No. What do you mean? I don't feel it, but... It looks like our suspect. Once we detain a credible suspect.
You will upset the balance of power in Martinez. The deadlock between the company and the union will destabilize.
Well, we are not responsible.
If you can't predict it,
I think I see a cavern. Maybe more...
I wouldn't be so sure.
Or maybe not.
Suddenly, your entire body is paralyzed. Aggressive white noise fills your skull. It's like 1,000 radio stations are being...
I know you're feeling pretty uncomfortable right now. Don't move too much or fight it. That'll just make it worse. Can't say it's a pleasure, officer. I was really hoping not to make...
As she says the word, officer, you feel a spike in the agony. That's an awful decision. Why would you not want to shield yourself from it? It's an entirely new type of...
I'm using a pale latitude compressor. A pale latitude signals are relayed across the soul. What precisely? At the upper limit is...
She likes telling you about the machine. Keep her talking. Look for an opportunity to break loose.
Yeah, let's not talk about that shit. You were hunting me.
So she thinks of you as hunters.
Yeah, I stuck my head in there before using it on you. It seemed like, no. Once I shut... I built it myself.
That's illegal. I'm guessing it's beta.
Oh yeah. With the pale? It's the end of the world. If you've got something really... God damn it. Fine. If you really want to talk, I can dial it down.
She's carrying a 2-barrel well. It doesn't feel much. There's only 3 minutes. Be careful when you make your move. That'll be it for questions. Bide your time. You did it. The compressor lies broken on its side. She looks at the machine.
Oh, fuck it.
She's truly desperate. She thinks you know. This is how you talk her out of it. She stares at you. Her neck and shoulders relax, and her grip on the gun loosens.
Day of miracles. I'll take it.
She runs past you, then past the lieutenant, and disappears into the darkness of...
Good call. I would have done the same, had I not been incapacitated. I have a feeling we didn't.
The plain red tent. The tent looks old, but well-meant. It reeks of cigarettes. Assorted soft covers, mostly pulp horror. A motor carriage lies buried in the snow on one cover. On another,
See anything?
Rager Monthly, Journal of Material. You pocket the wall.
We should read this immediately.
A thick journal. It's made of... Schneller is a state. She's got good... The journal falls open. The large cursive, perhaps too confidently. It's a mix of look...
It's good she left in a hurry.
Hard to tell exactly.
There could be useful...
Esoteric radio technology. The most recent ones, short wry observations of... The first entry is from August 2nd of last year. It read nothing on March 4th. March 5th, though, she is referring the most recent, even when I leave here, if I leave here alive. What's my next move?
I just don't think she killed a mercenary. It's mostly a gut feeling, though, since we let her walk out without hearing her side of the story. I wouldn't go so far as to say it. Besides, I'm not... Could have been Titus. Then again... Either way, we need to keep an eye on him. One thing is for certain.
lot of shits to give, loincloth. Welcome to the fucking...
Put your damn gun down. People are...
Shut up! You're not gonna talk, you...
This is the scab leader. There's something Shh.
This is a misunderstanding. Nothing irreversible has happened yet.
The Kipt is merciful, willing to spare us if we just forget about our murder.
You are all drunk. Come to your senses. You won't gun...
Easy, Lizzie. Let me handle it.
Peaceful.
Nest in your abdominal cavity like a little wild mouse.
Fuck, there's a third one. How did we miss something like this?
Get lost, comedian. You cops had your chance. Now it...
Pig fuck!
Oh, people are gonna die today.
No one is going to kill...
She doesn't seem to understand. With a wordless gurgle, the leader gives a small nod to the helmeted man. No, it's okay. Soften him up and trust the others to attack. If I'm barely keeping you together here, this is it. If you talk to him, he will rattle you. All right, here we go. I have some trivia. You only have time for one argument. Choose wisely.
I am a Cornell major with over 15 years of live combat experience. Nah, I just have the biggest gun.
Technically, the other man has the biggest gun, but...
King Reaper. You're right, but you see,
Okay, it's not much, but he's thinking about... Now fire. Fuck them up. Do it. Easy now. Tell them these men didn't do it. There's a peaceful way out.
Rude. Rude is the killer. Rude, the...
All of you cunts inside out. Rip you open.
Perhaps it's for the best. Him not talking.
this talking shit won't help you. Who the fuck is that?
Glacia, the woman upstairs, where is she?
She left!
Unarmed, hunched, but keeping it together.
She left! Her room...
We should have arrested her.
Hey, Bushman! Your little cunt isn't gonna help you out of this one!
For God's sake, tell him the Hardys didn't do it. Present a case.
Yeah? Who did then? The bird.
His fingers are twitching. That's a draw reflex. He's about to draw.
You think I'm fucking stupid? How about the kid?
Listen, please. This cop and this drumhead court marshal won't decide.
The Hardy boys confessed to hanging him. All together. Titus said we took him out back and hanged him.
You're lying.
You heard wrong. She and these men have been helping us find the shooter.
Fucking liars.
The shot rings in your ears. Alone, the young woman stands and looks behind her. The shot has flown over.
I missed.
I know what I heard, Corty. They said...
That doesn't sound good. What topic? Shots have been fired. Act before it's too late. This was a close call.
Yes.
Yeah? So what? You should be drunk too. Or, like, drunker. You... Exactly. This is so horrible. People are gonna die.
Nah.
Enough already! What is this?
Interrupt me again and I would... You think I care what that company cunt thinks?
The man stares at you with... Now is not a good time to strike.
She's gone, you stupid. Stay cool. The company bitch is gone.
Guys,
Hold your ground. Any more of you run, I'll shoot you myself.
What's the matter, Loincloth?
Shit, this is it. Tell him anything. Tell him you have more information.
Rude. Kill him.
The porcelain man raises his right, an Easter AR-FA-7, built for taking out light armored vehicles. You leap left. A swarm of angry lead passes mere millimeters from your side, tearing fabric off your coat. Feels like the lightest of tucks. The man tilts his head. Watch out. To your left.
God, please.
He's aiming for the eye slot in Rude's. 2 shots ring at once. One from the lieutenant's pistol, and the other from DePaul's. Blood gushes from the helmets. An unbelievable Glenn dying in a puddle of blood behind you. His mangled torso, you see 2 cold eyes looking at you. Through all the smoke and panic, and a pistol raised, aiming at you. A look of happiness. His eyes seem unnaturally. Here it comes. Death. You simply blink, then something inside your pelvis explodes. The pain is too immense to scream. It pushes the air out of your lungs. Nothing. A persisting darkness.
you're bleeding out. Stay with me. Yes, keep talking.
But you can't. It's so a shadow towering. Someone stands there, raising his pistol. Scream immediately. He's gonna die. No, you scream. Behind there is no room for hesitation. The lieutenant turns around and fires. You hear a roar of pain, a death scream.
This is death. One more door, baby. One more door.
The fight? He's not and rotting.
There is a radio in it.
Ours turn.
The engine of a...
No, it was him. He is the
You see the lieutenant's familiar shape in the orange jacket. It turns double, then triple.
Sunrise, Parabellum. What happened? We tried to take the diplomatic route and hoped they wouldn't attack first. They did. As retaliation, their rifleman tried shooting you. He missed, or you dodged. I shot and wounded him, while Glenn took a bullet in the spine. Titus, Fat Angus, and Theo charged. Angus and Theo died before they made it to intensive care. Titus died in the hospital yesterday. Alain and the young musician, I forget his name. Yes, you were bleeding out. I think you said no one wants to party with you. I was not able to kill him, as I should have. Crenel took him. A stray bullet killed the Paul, though. And that's what happened. He's in a private hospital across the river. Crenel claimed him from the local butcher shop. We won't get to him anymore. The good news is he's not coming here either. 4. Glenn, Theo, Angus. He's in a private hospital. We won't get to... Yes. All. Yes, officer. But what's done is done. The violence is called, and...
He did not expect you both to survive once you stepped between those two armies. His smoking, his hunched back. You have it worse, but he took a real beating. That cigarette...
Sunrise Parabellum.
Isn't that written on your...
Cops like it. The gates of the harbor, I think we may have held it off, for now. Barely. Yes, we have also completely failed, but that's okay. Reasonably bad. You were shot in the left quadriceps. That's your thigh. The outer side, we will see. Not very. I have a concussion from... Things would be worse if you didn't warn me. No. I called your station after the fight. The injury was logged in. They told me they've sent officers to... I'm sure they're worried about you.
That means he hasn't seen them around while you were out. They're not really worried about you. If they were, wouldn't they be here? Sorry, he may have some idea, but he's not gonna get into it with...
I did. No need. Easy now. How are you? Your disco days should have been done quite a while back, Lieutenant Freighter. I honestly don't know. Do you? Because we can't talk to Everard. The harbor is in lockdown. Yes, she left yesterday morning. To meet the border. Maybe it's her. Maybe she kept her hand. Either way, Ruby's gone. And Classio, I don't know. I think the dangerous theory you presented on Classio, or whatever her name is, was... Honestly, I think our investigation has not produced a single credible suspect.
He arches his brow. The ceiling fan patiently spins overhead.
Really? Because to me...
That concussion must be making him dizzy.
No. Are you ready to limp? Good. Where do you...
Ballistics. In Clausia's room. Do it. Also, it's just close enough to endure the walk.
Why not? Another look at the window, perhaps? The one he...
Next to the stack of bills, you see a note. I'm sorry, I fucked everyone over. P.S. I did...
A gift. I am not drawing my gun.
He says he's...
It's hardly surprising.
The medicine cabinet is pity.
I always took you for more of a drunk than a chemical abuser, Lieutenant. Mm-hmm.
You see the same two near...
This is ballistics. She's left
a ray of backward mo... It suggests the bullet came from the island in the bay.
Unless she thinks the perpetrator was standing on the ring antenna. That is, she was there that night.
She had a...
It also looks like there may be more to her skill set than we know. The question is, should we trust her? I find that hard to believe, but at this point, so it is.
For a second he seems... tired. The lead is flimsy. You might as well go around Martinez looking under every rock and talking to every person. But what...
Of course. How do we get there? Joyce Messier had a sloop, but she's gone. Ah, yes, of course. The village.
Oh, you're up. It's good to see you back on your feet. Did you like your room? I cleaned it for you. You're welcome. I thought it would be nice for you. I wish you a quick recovery. Oh, you know, people don't tend to stick around after shootouts. Turns out they're not good for business. I don't remember everyone who comes. Ah, them. Nice people. I'm glad she got out of here before all that. Bullets flying and stuff. I mean...
Exactly, but all in due time. Crypto business is not...
Yeah, I was. Yeah. That's because I'm a badass. Yeah, well, fuck you too then. You have... No problem.
Seeing you approach.
Oh, it's you. Didn't...
Huh?
He's very...
Our condolences for your losses.
What's gonna happen to the Hardy boys? Look around you. No, man. I don't know. I guess the Union will still be policing the neighborhood, but who's gonna do it now? Elaine, he won't be leading anything. I mean, look at him. The man, damn songbird.
And do you have any...
God said she took off. Yeah, you too. Both of you. We shouldn't have fucked with you like we did. You got between us and a lot of bullets.
That's kind of you to say.
I will.
A sharp pain. The graffito has been painted over the... This was Cindy the Scar. The lieutenant...
Looks like it, yes. And blood.
Heavy fuel oil. Isn't that flammable? You could buy some smokes, light up a ciggy and throw it in there.
Officer, what
You're not limping. You're you.
Everyone does that, in a way. What happened to you anyway?
There was an exchange of...
You didn't only get shot.
Well, good for you. Of course. That won't be a problem. It's wind still and the tar just dried. We've got 2 days of...
Hasn't been there herself. Who has then?
My husband used to drink there.
This must be...
The kids sometimes... The twins.
Can we maybe ask your twins?
Be my guest. They've a strange way... Well, most of it's sunken.
Aye, aye, Captain.
If you promise to bring it back.
Of course, ma'am.
Aye.
The crow's feet disappear from the corners of her eyes as she...
Please be conservative.
A skiff. Have you made... Remember what the net picker said. It's a small tank. You won't be going back and forth on this.
What? Fine. Let's...
Sad FM is a radio station.
Want to be free. Want to be free. It will last forever. Eternally. Want
The boat comes to a slow in the silence.
Let's go.
The chain trails off into the ocean, connecting the island to the supply depot on the...
Ah, yes. So it seems, for bringing munitions...
As a defensive measure, locked... There's a greasy old...
Someone has been squatting here. The linen is...
You force the...
You know, officer, you can rest here if you are feeling tired. I will keep watch. You could use some rest for... Yes, anytime.
You don't have... Books and magazines. Most are soft, popular among...
Someone's made themselves a home.
Soft covers, serialized... Oh yes, under the bed. There is a rather extensive collection of critical theory that...
Ooh, yeah.
Your incendiary...
Whoever has...
Interesting. An old cylinder... The lieutenant...
It's cold now. But someone has been maintaining it. The wiring has been repaired. I don't know.
That is his idea of a joke. The wind outside picks up suddenly, with a faint...
Downstairs, somewhere? Liquid carbon. The kind that's fair...
If anyone's... The lieutenant assists. There's a red... The recoil start wakes the old generator up. The machine sputters like a...
That should do it.
The tank is far... You see a small...
Another part of the island. Maybe this is one of the doors we don't open.
He's right. It would be better to open its big brother. A powerful engine.
I think there's a console.
Green paint flecks off the monoblock.
The console of an antique... I think, yes. Let's see. That...
The dial slides under the glass. Dark and silent. The lighting in the room turns on with... The blast door opens with a series of clicks. A shaft of light appears, then widens as the light shines in.
After you.
There's a rain-soaked
B triple prime.
a single and an empty. The silhouette contemporary.
The smoker's a clean person.
There's a firing slit in the quite old and grimy from year. The springs, a small piece of Martinez coastline, opens up in the square in front of you, like a tiny landscape paint. The red chimney and a towering skyscraper. The box-shaped silhouette of the whirling in rags. Its sloped roof, a tiny fleck of light catch.
What does that mean? Do you have light? I can see it.
Cheek against a cheek rest. Hand on that.
Good.
I think we have it, detective.
Affirmative.
In our defense, nothing pointed here. Many leads point. Don't beat yourself up. We will make up for it. Where?
He does not answer.
We should move now.
There's a rain-soaked
B triple prime.